He had over 1 million subscribers because there are millions of men who don't feel heard, who don't feel listened to, who don't feel respected, and I think that should be acknowledged. And at the
Okay, cool. All right. So far, so good. I can agree with you on that. Absolutely. I think that's one of the main reasons why he blew up the way he did. Now, obviously, women don't like that because for some reason they seem to have this sense of entitlement that men aren't allowed to have a voice, and then they'll say, "No, you can have a voice. We just don't want you to say. We just want you to say things the way we want you to say it." Meanwhile, these women have no filter when it comes to how they talk about men. Funny how that works. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. Before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. On the road to 1,000 subs, baby. Let's get it. Alright, so if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. And if you're an OG, I appreciate the love and support. Now let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so apparently Boyce Watkins been running his mouth, and I didn't know anything about this till recently, so I kind of dug up little clips of what I thought was interesting that he had to say about Kevin Samuels, and he pulled a Derek Jackson, y'all, man. He tried to slip in his own little advice, and oh my god, I swear, man, it's like listening to guys like Derek Jackson and Boyce Watkins, it makes you appreciate Kevin Samuels even more, because it's like, oh man, we need him, man. Like we missing him. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
But I think that an intelligent, balanced person can at least take a moment to understand why there were over 1 million subscribers on Kevin Samuels' channel. He had over 1 million subscribers because there are millions of men who don't feel heard, who don't feel listened to, who don't feel respected, and I think that should be acknowledged. And
okay, cool. All right, so far so good. I can agree with you on that. Absolutely. I think that's one of the main reasons why he blew up the way he did. Now, obviously, women don't like that because for some reason they seem to have this sense of entitlement that men aren't allowed to have a voice, and then they'll say, "No, you can have a voice. We just don't want you to say. We just want you to say things the way we want you to say it." Meanwhile, these women have no filter when it comes to how they talk about men. Funny how that works. But just when you think you with him, wait till you see where he go with this.
At the same time, I think that men, we got to start listening to women, man.
Nope.
We've been doing that for the last 50, 60 years, bro. That's not working. It's not working. It's not.
Nope.
And the problem is that it's not even that it's not the listening part. It's, let's just keep it a bug, bro. Like, these women want to control us. And you know what? I've been thinking about doing a video because I have a little bit of a theory and something that I'm noticing as far as the roles being reversed when it comes to gender roles. I'm like, kind of putting my notes together on it, because like I really like want to break this down for y'all, man, because man, we might be to the point of no return, and it's kind of scary. But dude, we've been doing it their way for the last 60 years, and look where we at. Look at the divorce rates. Look at the marriage rates. Hell, look at the childbirth rate. Why you think they overturning Roe v. Wade? Why you think they overturned that? Y'all really think they overturn? You really think they overturn that because they want to be controlled? They want to control women's childbirth rights? No. They're doing that because they've noticed that the population is decreasing. So what better way than to help the get the population back up than stripping y'all of having that right to self-delete children? Just a theory of mine, but you know, there's a few other guys that see it the way I do too. Let's keep it moving.
We got some men out here that just really, unfortunately, somebody screwed your head on backward. You got your masculinity from the internet because maybe you didn't have a daddy. Maybe you hate single mothers because your father didn't spend time with you, and you because you feel like you weren't worth anybody's love. That a child who had the misfortune of losing their father is not worthy of love either. And I think that that's separate from exercising your right. You have a right to say, I don't want to date a single mom. Like, that's okay. You have a right to feel that way. But when you're marketing that and using that as an avenue to express vitriol amongst millions of single mothers out here, some of whom helped raise your raggedy ass, like that mama was your last line of defense between you and you being a little damn male hooker getting somebody poking you in the butt every day. Like, without your mama, you would be dead, Negro. How dare you say all these single mothers, or I know these single mothers ain't. What is wrong with you, man? Can't you just express your own wishes without using that as a weapon to make people feel bad about a situation that they probably already feel bad about? And that's where I want you to kind of understand the nuance here. And I hope somebody can hear this. I hope you.
No, I can't. I'm not hearing you, bro. No. Because these women need to be held accountable. These women are so... Men have made the world so comfortable for women that not only do they seem to think that they don't need us, they seem to think that they can disrespect us. Talk, you know what I mean? And we're just supposed to sit there and take it. But the moment we give them constructive criticism, no matter how we package it, they feel some type of way about it. And these are grown women. These ain't teenage girls, little girl. No. We are talking... These be the 30, 40, and 50-year-old women. Like, so what is you saying? Moist Watkins? Hey, yo, man. Shout out to Anton, man, from the Little People Network, man. I've been watching him cook. Oh, man. He been going in on everybody coming for Kevin Samuels, bro. Like... Called that man Moist Watkins. I'm weak, bro. Let's keep it moving. Alright, so right here, this is like another clip from what he said right here. Kind of triggered me, man. I was like, alright. You feel me? Alright. Let's go.
But here's a thought that I just sort of had, and I wanted to share this with everybody who gets it. You know, some of y'all are gonna understand where I'm coming from. Some of you are not. So first of all, let me ask y'all this: how many of y'all are dating or married to a black person right now? Give me a yes in the chat if you are dating or married to a black woman or a black man right now. Now, Kevin was married to a black woman, but the lady he died with was not a black woman. The lady he died with was not an African American or a descendant of slaves or whatever you want to call it. I think she was Hispanic. Her name was Hortensia Alcantara. And and the reason this kind of got me thinking is that, you know, I've noticed a trend, and tell me if you've noticed this, but I've noticed a trend that in many cases, the people, the men or the women, this is not just a man thing, I'm talking about women too. A lot of times people who criticize black people as a dating option, who say black men aren't worth dating or black women are no good, they don't even invest in black men and black women. They don't even take the time to try to heal the black family. They're not trying to create healthy black relationships with black people. You know, they're not in the trenches with the black woman. And I'm not going to talk about this for too long because my wife is here. And you know, I know this might rub some people the wrong way, but I just have to say this, you know, and just be honest with you. Just this point blank period. If you're not invested in the black woman, then keep her name out your mouth.
Let me go.
Seriously, you know, I'm really just saying. I'm saying if you're not invested in the black woman, then keep the black woman's name out your mouth.
Now, I wanted to play that real quick. I'm not gonna sit over here and say I felt attacked, but I felt attacked. Nah, not necessarily felt attacked, but this is something that comes my way. This is a critique that I get quite, well, I don't want to say quite often, but I get it enough to where it draws my attention. I said this in a video probably like a few weeks back. At the end of the day, matter of fact, probably like about a week ago, the Candace Owens situation. So Candace Owens has been doing a story trying to expose, the Black Lives Matter money and what happened. Candace Owens' husband is white. From what I'm hearing, I haven't seen him myself, but everybody says he's white. And I sat up here and told y'all, I don't care. I'm like, so should she not mad? So should she not care that other black people potentially been investing in a scam? Should she not care just because her husband is white? And okay, Kevin Samuels passed away with a Latina, a baddie too. Oh my God, she was bad. But you mean to tell me you're trying to say that he shouldn't have been speaking on the black community just because he just happened to die in the arms of a Latina woman? Even though this man was married to a black woman, had a baby he has a daughter. His daughter's black. His daughter is black. So should he not speak on black women? Like, you see what I'm saying? All my female cousins are black. All the women in my family are black. So should I stop telling them the truth just because I don't want to date a black woman? Because at the end of the day, regardless of who I'm dating, who I'm married to, who I'm in a relationship with, it doesn't change the color of my skin. And it doesn't change the fact that everybody else in my family is black. So therefore, yeah, we're still gonna care because at the end of the day, we still got family members that are black. And even if I have kids with my Latina or my Asian woman, them kids still gonna come out half black and they're still gonna be looked at as black, moist Watkins. Let me tell y'all something, man. And this is what really irks me. He wanna sit over here talking about, so you got your masculinity from the internet. Look at this, bro. Do y'all see this? So we got his wife, him, and Willie D. Now, based upon this picture, can y'all tell me which man she married? Because for that to be your wife, she looked like she married to Willie D. Look at this big ass gap in between them. This woman is standing closer and looking at this man. Your wife is standing closer and eyeballing Willie D in the picture. And you over there just looking like a beta simp. You look beta as French toast.
Get the French toast out of here.
Like, I remember when this first came out, they was clowning him. I'm over here. I remember looking at this like, man, I cannot tell who's, bruh. If it wasn't for Willie D's caption, you would not be able to tell who was married, who she was getting married to. Or most people would think she was married to Willie D. Oh, and guess what? She's a single mom. I'm like, so that's why he feels some type of way about single moms. Clown, bro. Like, I swear, guys like him and Derek Jackson, bro. Like, these guys, man, these guys make you miss and appreciate Kevin Samuels even more, man. Like I said, man, his message is never gonna die, but man, his presence, these last 2 weeks, bro, it's surely missed. But I gotta admit, I love what I'm seeing from guys like MTR, Poor Man's Podcast. These are other guys in the space. Thon Lexi, Blacklight Podcast. Like, yo, bro, like, that's why I ain't worried, bro, because there's still other guys that's carrying the torch. You know what I mean? These guys don't got damn near 1.5 million subscribers like Kevin Samuels, but hey, they doing the damn thing though. Shit, Poor Man Podcast going on like 500,000. Don't sleep. MTR about 300,000-400,000. Shit, Steph is cold about to hit 400,000. that's why, man, I'm telling you, bro, like, that's why I hate the infighting, bro. Like, cause all I keep thinking, like, man, if these guys just reached out to each other and just linked up, man, like, y'all can make some things pop, man, and just help continue the legacy that Kevin was trying to build on. Cause dude, man, it just, his passing just came at such a bad time because he wasn't done yet. He was not done yet. He was not done yet, bro. That's why it hurt. On top of all the slander and kickback and pushback you seeing him get, bro, and he's not even here to defend himself. That's what makes it that's what makes it even a harder pill to swallow, bro. That's why when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely reacting. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about this clown, bro. Man, as a matter of fact, who do you think is worse, Boyce Watkins or Derrick Jackson? Who's worse? Alright, hey, if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. If you're an OG, appreciate the love and support. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.